time that you were going to have to do another click, or...
I did.
Nice.
I was a genius.
A genius.
Most professional streamer in all the land.
Oh. Oh my gosh, I forgot that this Kim picture was like this.
Like what?
That I made the questioning so questioning. Her eyes all messed up, her hair all frizzled as she pulls on it. She's doing great.
Huh. Sounds questionable to me.
She's going through it, Lyra.
Boom. All link links send out. Ready to partay.
Sending out all those good links. Getting everybody in here.
Getting everybody in here.
Oh. Are you excited, Lyra? It should be time for the big finale.
Should be.
Tails, how many times have you said that and it does shh, shh. No, it's fine. So, Lyra, I'm opening up your stream on both Twitch and YouTube at once. Do you think I've remembered to mute those?
Probably not.
The thing is, it kind of froze up Chrome, so I can't intervene at all.
I wish you luck. It sounds like my luck wishing didn't go as well as I had hoped.
Chrome, please. Okay, so, good news. Twitch was indeed muted.
Ah.
So the ear blast was only from, like, one side, you know? On the bad news, my ears did just get destroyed.
Just
so
half as much as they potentially could have been destroyed by.
Yeah. So how are you doing, Lyra?
Well, there's a weirdly small amount of grit dust that this game gives you, considering that it's like the lowest ranked one you need. Huh. Anyway, some of these stats have effort levels of 9, while others are effort levels of 1.
A range.
Where's my phone? I'm getting messaged. Oh, this is inconvenient timing for this. I have to be right back real quick.
Okay. I promise that I will definitely keep anybody who shows up entertained with not cursed content.
I'm sorry for the loss of anybody who shows up while I'm gone.
Go do what you gotta do.
Boop.
Boom. So, all right, everyone. It's now time to talk about how cool and amazing and awesome Lyra is while she's not here to try to know you me.
No, you.
How dare you? How dare she? My perfect chance swiped from me.
Wee.
Lyra, go do what you've got to do.
You didn't wait long enough.
So, everybody, anybody, I should probably have mod chat opened on here so I can actually see. But, one, I hope all of y'all are having a good one. And two, for any of y'all who've played Pokemon Legends Arceus, what was your team at this point looking like? Like, level-wise, but also, like, what Pokemon did you have? Because I had a whole lot of evolutions, which surprises nobody, but also my whole team was almost was mid to upper 80s, I believe, because I just spent so much time catching everything. So I haven't seen exactly what Lyra's, what Lyra's current team is looking like, but I'm just wondering, if everybody else was around that high level. I know I've seen people go in with level 60 Pokemon and get demolished, which is pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. So, but I really should have watched more like streamers and stuff just to gauge what the average level was. So, but I will have to say I do remember distinctly that my Umbreon saved my butt during the match because I went into the final fight having no idea about the spoilers around it. And my Umbreon being a tank is what saved my butt. I believe it was my Espeon that helped deal the final blow, but my Umbreon is the one that just survived everything and was just like, I'm sorry, did I get hit?
Which is why Umbreon is the best.
I can't lie, Umbreon absolutely saved me many times during Pokemon Legends Arceus. So. And then it went on to try to kill every single god that it could in the aftermath. It was pretty rude. So, Lyra,
Yes,
were you sure to get your water?
I was.
Good. Hey, look, there's a hydrate.
How dare you? It's been...
This is revenge.
9 whole minutes.
This is revenge.
What's this revenge for?
Me trying to start talking about how cool and awesome you are with no yous, and you just popped right back on with a no you.
Oh yeah.
Now you have to drink water.
I'm surprised you did that so fast because I was literally still like I muted myself on the stream. I was like, now they can hear me. Like now you can hear me and not them. And you were like trying to start being sassy.
So here's the thing. I heard you say that, but I was like, it's fine. Lyra's not going to get back on just to know Yumi when she's got to go do something.
See,
That was where my fatal flaw
that
was.
was where your fatal flaw was.
I was like, no, we're fine.
So, wait, does Pepper have any physical attacks? Oh, Pepper is all physical attacks.
Does what? Do who now physical attacks?
Pepper. The Raichu.
That's a good question.
I really wish there was any way to sort this.
It's so weird to me because Legends Arceus lets you like sort your items, so they seem to understand that sorting is the thing you would need with the way these menus and interface are, but they were like, what if we only put it on one facet of it? No insta-sorting Pokemon, no sorting on moves, none of it.
They just want to be as homophobic as possible.
See, but here's the thing, Lyra. I can't bring myself to be too mad at it. And do you want to know why?
Why?
Because we've been playing so much Unite lately. And after that UI, like, nothing looks bad.
You know, fair enough.
I've, like, everything else now is just spoiling me personally.
Right, I haven't watched a lot. The menus are set up. A lot of times I can't even tell if, like, on the same screen I've hit all the Pokemon of the same species, let alone across multiple.
Well, don't mind me. I didn't almost just totally drop something. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So Lyra, are you excited?
I am excited.
For the big, definite finale that we're definitely having today.
The big, definite finale.
The big, definite finale that we're definitely having today.
Right.
Everything's going to go super smooth. Everything's going to be so perfectly done. You're going to destroy this. And then your trainer is definitely going to get to go home.
I was with the laugh there at
right?
that.
Huh?
What was with the laugh at the getting to go home, Tails?
I'm so excited for you to be able, for your trainer to be able to get home, Lyra.
It's gonna be so exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, is that actually enough?
Huh.
I think that's probably enough grit dust. get everyone up to the next stage on all their stats. And I definitely not have enough of the pebbles because for some reason that's what it gives you the most of instead of the bottom one.
Huh. Oh, Lara,
Nails.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited.
It's going to be so excellent. I can't wait to see you easily defeat this. With no problems ever whatsoever. Because what problems could you possibly have?
No, because I'm so good at the game.
None, because you're so good at the game. Even if you got deprived of an Umbreon. You know, in retrospect, I'm very surprised that you never went back for an Umbreon.
Because that took time.
You know, that's fair. Also, how would you ever be able to actually be sure that you would evolve it, considering you evolved me in what appears to be the dead of night?
Yeah. It sure was like starry, fully dark. Nighttime music had started to play. And I was like, this is Espeon hours, right?
See, I feel like it foolishly went by my calculations, which is every hour is Espeon hour if you believe hard enough.
Fair enough. Do you use your physical attack? You do.
Lara, do you think I have it in me to get, like, I think 200 more coins in, like, a day and a half on Unite?
Why?
Because I have, like, 200-ish coins for the weekly, like, limit. And it resets in a day and a half.
Possibly. It's like I feel like that's 4 wins.
How many coins do you get after a win?
It depends on the mode. You said 200, right?
I believe so.
I'm pretty sure like the stuff depends. I think MVP adds 10 coins or something like that. But
that's cool.
I feel like the point scoring one gave 50 when I was the MVP.
Ooh.
And I feel like the lowest I've seen is 20, so I'm pretty sure that's like 200 coins is like 4 to 10 games.
I can do this. I just have to be the Umfapa.
You just have to be the Umapill. Alright. Which important stats get to hit 10?
It's fine. You don't need all your stats maxed out for this end game, for this fight. What is this? The big giant post game finale boss? Boy. Oh, Lara. I
Me?
think it's about time we jump in if you're ready.
Divine ready.
Um,
Yonk.
ready to storm through and beat up this boss, no problem, because you're awesome.
Oh, then I'm definitely not ready.
No, Lara, you gotta have faith in yourself. You can do this. You're gonna do this and it's gonna be awesome.
Why do I have 5 more of these? Really? Okay, I guess I use these. No, I just wanted, do I have any Pokeballs in here? I did. Okay. That's it. That's why I don't have any, items on me. I used them all. I was like, why did I put everything away? Ah, I didn't put everything away. I just used everything. Anyways. Anyways, hello? There we go. Hi. Hello, sir. Alright, I'm gonna use my items too.
Ooh.
So, Tails, how do you feel about our chances in this finale?
I haven't seen your team yet. But I think that you're pretty okay. I'm looking. I think you're well. As far as I can know, I think you're looking pretty solid. Once again, I was completely over leveled for mine, so it's hard to judge.
Oh no, what have I done? When in doubt, give everyone speed and HP.
You know, honestly, for this game, that is solid to me.
Looks like everyone got that. Oh, not you. Oh, not you. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Are there any moves learned via... One, two, three, four. Perfect. I have exactly enough seeds of mastery to master all the moves I need to master. Isn't it exciting, Tails?
It's exciting. You're gonna do so amazing and beat them up completely. I believe in you, Lara. I believe.
Oh yeah? Well, I believe in you. Yeah!
Hey, you can't just know Yumi like that. Side note, I do like that in this game you're referred to as original partner instead of like original trainer.
Yeah.
I find it just a very good, cute detail, personally. Why are there so many points on the ground over here, Lyra?
Someone died.
I don't think that's a one. Someone died. Me. Oh, it's way more than one.
Insert that one meme that's like, something bad happened here.
Something terrible has happened here.
I don't think it's... Is it you? No, it's not. I can see it right there. Hi, Bubby. Tails, how does it feel to be a master of Hyper Beam?
It feels good.
Yeah. So, if fast enough Pokemon uses Hyper Beam, does it just still get to go normally?
Does it what normally?
It gets to move normally.
That's a good question.
Here I go.
Espeon's little wiggle is very good and important to me.
Perfect.
I can't remember, besides the big final fight, what else was there that you needed to do?
Was
Did
there
you still
anything
need
else?
to get any of the legendaries?
Oh, yeah. We were at the Reggie place, probably about to fight Regigigas, then we have to go back to, the lakes. Hence why the stream is called Time to Visit Grandma.
Ah. I love how you're like, hence, this is why the stream is titled Time to Visit Grandma, as though that makes sense completely within the game itself and not as a joke to anybody who knows your comics specifically.
That's not even a joke to anyone that knows my comic specifically. It's a joke who, like, has seen me talk about upcoming stuff. Like, even if you know my
Yeah.
comics, you're just like, why is Misbraid Grandma?
Yeah, so because most people here are probably going to think you mean Cognita. Happy says, are we going to Grandma to get some plates? Yes. Not the way you're thinking, probably, but yes.
Going to Grandma to ask for her antique dishes. That took way longer for that fog to disappear than I thought it would.
Yeah. It's weird how long that lasts.
It's especially weird because it, like, doesn't show up fast enough in a lot of places too.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's this like valley that doesn't let you go very far down in, and like, but it lets you go in just far enough to see the textures repeating really badly.
Of course.
Which is not working as well as I'd hoped. Here we are. This is where I intended to start the episode, but I haven't touched this game in 2 weeks.
Ah.
Because this is where we ended it off.
It's time.
It's time! There appears to be something beyond this way. It occurs to me I actually don't have any Pokeballs. You know what? I should fix that.
Lyra, are you excited
To visit Grandma?
to visit Grandma?
Oh, good. There's a... Wait, no, I don't think this has what I need. It's still good because I can
Not
just...
with that attitude, it won't.
I don't think this has what I need either.
Once again, not with that attitude, it won't.
So anyways, there's probably a camp in here somewhere that I have failed to visit. Oh.
Huh?
I can actually make some of those. What does this need? Well, I can make 2 of those. Is that all I have? Well, I guess that's all I have. I'd like to do some shopping. Sell these. Not one at a time, please. There we go. Time to teleport back over here.
I love the sell these not one at a time though, please. Like that was a solid desperate begging right there from somebody who has lived through the JRPG era of that is exactly how it works. So I am once again asking, why are there so many points on the ground?
Carnage.
I think 3 of their team is dead.
Well, that's a solid reason for that many points to be on the ground.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
So, just in case anyone was wondering, that is in fact not Hello Bat. On the side of the wall. Yup! So you have to just jump down some stairs.
Sometimes you just gotta jump down some stairs.
Hello, door. Oh, wouldn't expect you to run into you up here, Lyra. What are you up to? Crimes? You're to find the secrets lurking in the Snow Point Temple, aren't you? That's what my clairvoyance told me. You do tend to get mixed up in all kinds of strange goings-on, Lyra. This door here, well, they say behind it sleeps a Pokemon so great it could tow around the entirety of the continents that lie to the south. No matter what we do, this door just won't seem to open. But I'm here. Oh, stone, iron, and ice plate. Oh, fair enough.
Reach and connect into the door.
Also, what was your eye for?
So, it's just something I've noticed on Pokemon Unite is a thing.
Oh?
I don't think a lot of people have realized on the catch-up mode what Regigigas, Zapdos, and Articuno can do.
Oh?
For unlocking the goal.
Oh?
So anyway, the whole team was on the enemy point with at least 30 points. And the person with Regigigas sure did run up there, de-transform, and nobody could dunk their points in.
Fun.
And I
oh, you still see
am
me.
ascending.
In fairness, it doesn't tell you.
Yeah, I
The
know,
only
that's why I can't. Go ahead.
yeah, the only way to really find out is to like either look up the mode online or just happen to use moves move that
Yeah,
makes it
I only noticed because I saw someone else do it and noticed it like unlocked it, and that's why I can't be mad. But also, like, it's so frustrating for the whole team to have been there and then see them like de-transform like that. It's like, okay, I can't blame you, but my blood pressure is still rising.
okay. So
Oh, Graveler. I hate trying to catch Graveler. For, exactly this reason. Here I thought I was going to have to describe it.
exactly what reason?
Um, they're always they're always rolling, so it's hard to get a back thing, and it feels like somehow they always end up rolling exactly to where I am and noticing me.
Because the thing I specifically was having an issue with is somehow my cursor got onto gosh dang it. Ultra balls.
Ah,
Hate this place. How? Howdy guys. What in time is that thing? It's colossal. It sure seems to be a Pokemon. Let's see what my clairvoyance has to say. Yep, that's definitely a Pokemon. My clairvoyance showed me a vision of it in motion.
I'm glad that we had the clairvoyance there for help, you know?
Hello, sir. Yeah. Zoot zoot. Oh no. I wasn't ready for this.
Ah, that's right. The awful noises it makes.
Alright, your normal type. I don't know how strong an agile style affects the chance of secondary effects going off. Ow, my spleen. Looks like Corbin's here.
Hey, Corbin!
I'm doing great. Isn't there a
Lyra's
movie?
doing. Huh?
You go first.
I was gonna say Lyra's doing great. It's me with the high blood pressure currently.
Ah, well, good news.
Oh,
Is that enough to... Oops, wrong way. It is.
I don't like Regigigas having Giga Impact. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So, Lyra,
What's up?
Remember when you asked, hey, you know how quick people are to surrender in Pokemon Unite?
Yeah.
Is it possible for them to surrender with more points and the other team to win even though they have less points?
Yeah.
So the answer to that is yes. Because my team sure has 100 points and their team sure has 141 points, and they sure surrendered and we sure won.
Woo! How you feeling?
Um, I really wish there was an accurate points tracker on available to see while you play.
All right. This one is new. Because the plates in every other game are to change Arceus' type from normal type, so there didn't need to be a normal type plate, since that's where Arceus starts.
Oh.
A stone tablet imbued with the essence of normalcy.
That, absolutely normal. Nothing special about it whatsoever.
That was one solid
Corvid,
Pokemon. Like a giant born from the very earth. Also, could continue.
Corvid, don't bully me. That was it. That was all.
I figured that was all, but I still wanted to hear it. Also, pretend that this isn't me hydrating from the hydrate before.
Hey, Lyra.
What's up?
Have you had a nice big stretch?
How dare you?
Also, Corvid says, so if these plates were made by Arceus, who wrote on it? Does Arceus canonically know how to write and read? And my favorite part of that is I would absolutely believe that Arceus can write and read. The thing that always bothers me is how old is the writing on this? And how is it so just legible that we just use it today and it's fine? Because it's just everybody can just read it no matter how old it is.
Yeah. I guess this is part of your job with the Survey Corps, huh? Yeah, catching minor deities. What kind of Pokemon is the one you just caught, Larry? I can't wait to see it in the Pokedex when it's done. Yeah, I'm pretty curious to read everything Mr. Professor writes up to you. See, Larry, we should do another chase sometime. The Plate of Snow Point Temple, complete. Based on Cognita's hints, there's one more plate to find. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. But there's 3 more. Psychic,
That means it's about time to visit Grandma.
Psychic, Bug, Ground, Grass. That's right. Racing Dragon. Do we just sort these? Oh, thank goodness. Some ghosts too. Flying. Poison. Bug. Water. Rock. Grass. Dark. Electric. Ice. Normal. Fire. Fighting. 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 Steel. Ground. Psychic. And Fairy. So we're missing Dragon, Ghost, and Fairy.
I just need you to know, because of the delay in what I'm seeing on your stream versus what you're saying, it is so jarring to have you be like so distinctly say steel as you immediately land on the fist plate.
This one's Steel. I did say it do something like that once. Like I think it said fighting while pointing at the ground one.
But yeah, it's like that whole sequence. My brain was just like,
If anyone wants to know what was up with the weird way I was jumping around, the Japanese X and Y intro has a sequence where they say all the types, and that's the only way I can make sure to hit them all. I will always forget some if I don't like go through that.
That's what is it? Volt? Is that opening right?
Yeah.
I know that one.
Yay.
It's a catchy ass fucking song.
It is. As are all the theme songs in Japanese X and Y on.
Fair point.
It's the one, that's the one where Pikachu smooches a screen.
Very good. Also, Corvid says, I am in firm belief Arceus wrote this in unknown language, but it's ancient, never before seen letters we've never seen before that's been decrypted? Oh shoot, Lara, I will be right back.
I'll be right here. Now, missions and requests. Is this already set? I think it's already set. Oh no. Who's perceiving me? Stop moving. Stop moving. Stop. You heard nothing. Perfect. Oh, the Baskin sure do see you from 3 miles away, don't they? Just straight up too far away. Huh? Uh-huh. Didn't I catch this one? Ah, I'm out of the wing feather balls. I was upset about Sneeze's design, but now it's kind of grown on me. Like Impy Dimpy and its evolutions. Can't say Impy Dimpy and its evolutions have grown on me, but Sneasler definitely has. There's definitely something about the way it like actually moves in the game that makes it more appealing. Kill! My kneecaps.
I return. What
Welcome
have I
back.
missed?
I actually caught some of the Galarian Basculin.
Powerful. Is it time to visit Grandma?
It is. There's something very important. Is it going to only let us visit one, or do we have to visit them all?
Of Mesprit, Uxie, and Azoth?
Yeah,
All of them.
good. I figured that was the case, but I had to make sure because it's very important that we see Grandma.
I I know this because these three are three of the main ones that Umbreon kept killing.
How could you? Oh no. What have I done? Cune. Oh good, you let me uh boop, 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 boop. It's fine. Oh right, it's this. Oh that's right. Regular potions heal a whole 60 health.
Corvid notes, Lara, stop breaking your kneecaps. You don't have insurance here.
No, it's fine. I have superpowered healing powers.
It came with being the whole Arceus chosen one.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping that would work.
Oh. Ooh, look at that. Sick dodge. Now I know how Ash feels being the chosen one with this game.
It's neat that there's no down. Huh?
There's a joke in here something about I know what it's like to be Ash being the chosen one in this game, and the fact that it came about from Lyra jumping off heights too high and breaking her kneecaps, but being fine despite that all. Where it's like, oh no, being the chosen one in the Pokemon universe means you jump off of high places more often.
Beautiful. Alright, Pepper, don't be like Tails' Umbreon.
No murder. Well, it helps that you're much lower level than my Umbreon was.
Yeah, but you also Umbreon is something that doesn't hit hard, and you're probably using something to more tap it, whereas Raichu hits harder, and I was using Volt Tackle.
I sure was using stuff to tap it. I'm like, that's Uxie. There's no way that this little move could kill Uxie, who's still mostly all healed, right? The answer was yes. It could kill Uxie. It could kill all of them. It could kill a lot of them. Anyway, I love my Umbreon very much, but it does not love the legendaries very much. Pepper's level 69. Nice.
Not anymore.
Just in time to lose it. Shake my head. Hey, it still counts because Pepper was 69 when I was reading that for my screen, so.
Beautiful. Also, do you get that weird feeling too? This weird feeling too, that like the 60s are high levels, but the 70s feel kind of low.
Yes. Yes.
It's that feeling that it's because you continue first.
Oh, I was gonna say it feels like a lot of the post game, like big final version confrontations jump into like the 80s. So like if for most things that you're dealing with, it feels like when you were in the 60s, you're higher level than it, but once you start dealing with anything that's going to be the next step in a Pokemon game, it's all in the 80s. So now you're at the lower end of the high spectrum.
Is it all in the 80s?
So I don't know. That's what I always think of with like if I'm like level 60s, I'm usually if I'm like mid 60s, I'm usually that's end game for anything in Pokemon. I'm
Hmm.
either at end game level or I'm better than the end game level,
Yeah.
depending on which game. And then once I'm in the 70s, I'm in the post game where everything is now in the 80s. And so now I have to grind again.
No, it can't be that because, well, it can't be the '80s specifically because I know that Red was like the strongest trainer ever with his ace Pikachu being 81
Hmm.
back in the day. Like 80s is very distinctly a very rare level in the Pokemon franchise. It gets less rare as the franchise goes on. But
Hmm.
I was thinking definitely late '70s though. That's definitely something you see a lot in post game, and it's definitely like any post game legendary starts at 70. So
Ah, that's a good point.
it's definitely like 60. It's like the same feel you're going for that you were saying, just so that like 60s is like you're at the end of the game, whereas 70s is you're just starting the post game.
Mm-hmm.
Just with the 80s not being as common. In the past, I don't know how common it is here. Look at all those Pokemon we got. 2 legendary Pokemon. And 2 Baskin, even rarer. Oh, that's how you fill up the legendary movesets. Use Calm Mind a mere 40 times.
A mere 40 times.
How you doing, Tunes?
Um, I usually do those missions paired up with the agile ones, so it feels like I'm making more progress. But anyway, it's the worst.
Goodbye. Thingamajig. Was that enough catches for the thing to be done? Because it sure is based off of catches and not time. So, anyways, it's not.
Oh, I forgot about that. Why would you do this?
All right, do
Why
his
would you
thing.
do it that way?
Oh no! Why would they make it so that regional variants instead of uh? Woo! Don't be quite that many. Instead of like say maybe having it so if you have whatever Pokemon you breed be based off of whatever their parents are. Like maybe
Hmm.
just making it like, the same as regular Pokemon, wherever whatever the mom is decides it. You have to
Hmm.
do all sorts of weird, funky, Everstone shenanigans. And even if you're like in Galar and you breed a Kanto Ponyta with another Kanto Ponyta, it still gives you a Galarian Ponyta unless you give one of them a Everstone.
So the answer that you're saying is Game Freak. The answer is Game Freak.
The answer is Game Freak. Smeargle said hello a while back. I don't know if I caught that. And also saw
I
you
said hello
excited
to
for new
Smeargle.
Pokemon. Huh?
Oh, I said hi to Smeargle at least.
Okay. At least one of us is being responsible.
I'm being responsible for chat. You're being responsible for your Pokemon.
See, we're the perfect team.
Perfect team. Where?
Perfect. Oop, I have items again.
So I think I realized why I was assuming post game stuff is in the level 80s.
Oh.
Like a fool.
Oh.
It's because my most recent looking into that is Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl.
Ah.
So my brain defaulted to, oh, in this generation, the big super post game match is Cynthia at like mid to high 80s. So
Yes.
that's most of them, right?
Cynthia, I think, actually now beats Red as the highest level trainer in all of Pokemon.
Yeah, I think her highest is like 88.
Yeah, her ace matches Red's, and I think Red's Pokemon fall off a lot faster because his ace is Pikachu, so they want it to be a much higher level to feel stronger compared to the rest. So I think it's peak at Red has Pikachu with 88, then the next closest is 84. While with Cynthia, her ace is 88, while her next closest is 86.
Yeah.
So she's just literally the the highest level trainer in all Pokemon right now.
As always, fear.
See, that's the funny thing. She's never been the highest level trainer. She just had the best team to make up for being lower level. Because I think she was actually third. Like she was in like extremely high tie for third with maybe not extremely high, but she was tied with at least Steven for third, and then challenge mode Iris as well as obviously Red were a higher level.
Mm-hmm.
Come here for the first time. As long as it lets me stand for a second, I can just keep flapping. Look at that efficiency. I promise it was definitely intentional and not me accidentally pressing the bird button right as I happened to land.
1000% intentional.
2000% intentional.
You're
Done.
just that good.
Secret Battle. Actually, I don't think Secret Battle X Champion Steven is as strong as Cynthia. It's actually Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire post game champion rematch, Steven.
I don't know why, but like the way that we have to like describe these is really funny to me.
Oh!
It's not Secret Battle X Champion. It's Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire post game. Like it makes perfect sense, but it's just like really hilarious how we have to clarify them.
I think I just made Azop very mad.
So, Lara, is that a good idea?
No.
Corbett is joining us in the why is Swift not homing? There are homing attacks in this game, and Swift is in this game, and Swift is not a homing attack.
Well,
and honestly, that's amazing to me.
alas, my brilliant strategy did not work.
I can't believe your brilliant strategy didn't work.
Probably has something to do with the fact that I'm sorry, Pepper. It was I who pissed off Azelf, not you.
I really love the idea that you pissed off Azelf and then you sent out Pepper and Pepper just looks at pissed off
Woo!
Azelf and looks back at you. Oh,
Sorry, Pepper.
but yeah.
Your sacrifice was not in vain.
But yeah, I'm sorry. I just can't get over the thought of Pepper looking at pissed off Azelf and then back to you like, what did you do?
So anyways, I'm sorry, Tails.
I can't believe. Also, dear God, close call. The good news is that I know from experience is that if you knock them out, it's like, no, you need to catch those Pokemon, and then it just like restarts the encounter for you.
I'm going to use a regular revive, not a max revive. Because the way people cough Tails have talked about certain upcoming fights makes me feel like I'll need the max revives.
Hey, you have a Pokemon that can take a hit. You should be fine.
Oh yeah, I just noticed how good B-Braille is.
Mm-hmm. Damn, I can't believe Lyra is sacrificing her children. No, my favorite part is she sacrificed one of her children and then she sacrificed me, her friend. Lyra said, not my babies, and then sent out me.
Tails, protect my children.
With what? My face?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So that didn't work as well as hoped.
God, I hate the water in this game. Hate the water in this game so much.
Water way to go, am I right?
Water way to go.
Ooh, I need that. Bird? Thank you. Oh, that was not my kneecaps.
Whew. I think this is one of the few areas you can get Bonsly in.
Oh.
Lyra, we've discussed this. You can't keep doing the as though you're coming up from behind them with a chloroform claw. Is this where that Alpha Onyx hangs out? No. The answer to that was yes.
Is this where the Alpha Onyx hangs out? Me already looking at the Alpha Onyx. No.
I would just like to note that this Alpha Onyx glitches out really easily, and so quite a few people have seen it where it's just spinning around in circles. Which is funny on almost any Pokemon, but it's like especially funny with like an Alpha Onyx.
Alpha Onyx.
Just spin me right round, baby, right round like a record player. Alpha Onyx.
Is that the one? Is that the song that my project was on with that group in high school? There was some media class I took in high school. And we had to make like a music video type thing off of a song. And well, basically I had a friend group you'd expect me to have in that class. And basically with every project, there was a bunch of video projects and they all started normal and so slowly delved into more and more chaos as they went on.
Fair. Also, Lyra, I love you. Like, I had the friend group you'd expect me to have here, and my brain just immediately went to, so like a bunch of furries, or
How dare.
I was expecting you to say I was wrong, but how dare is also fitting, I suppose. Also, earlier, Corvid asked Tails, "What's your opinion on Impidimp plus its evolutions and Sneasler?" Sneasler, I was fine with. It wasn't strong feelings on. Then I saw that whole it's a whole cheerleader video, and I don't know why, but I see it now, and I think that's a whole cheerleader, and it makes me smile, so I like it. I hate everything about Impidimp and its lines.
You heard it here.
That's the end.
A whole imp says Impidimp is a disgrace to imps everywhere.
It is. It's a disgrace to imps everywhere. I hate it. And I hate that it's forever associated with me. I didn't want this anywhere near my brand. Also, Lyra will like this. So, fun fact, Corvid said, I have much respect for B-Barrel because it was my second ever Platinum Nuzlocke. My starter Grottle died, so I used my Bidoof as a surrogate. His name was Rocky. I loved him. He was great.
Excellent. Do you think 6 more Pokemon will be enough to get those apricorns grown?
Sure. I believe.
You didn't sound confident.
Because I'm not.
Times? This is not one of the things I expected to see on Azelf. Times you've seen it use self-destruct.
Somehow feels strangely fitting for what you told me about the PEA shorts version of Azelf. Something quick to temper and violent.
Especially since self-destruct is just a really high recoil move in this game, right?
Yeah.
Does anyone remember any of those scenes from Dragon Ball Z where Vegeta just like gets pissed off and just like explodes? So basically that's what I'm imagining when Azelf uses self-destruct.
I think that's exactly what you should be imagining. It's perfect.
Anyways, it's grandma time. Time for what the the stream is named after.
And somehow not Cognita.
Whomstediv? This is sarcasm, by the way. Since I know I actually have a bad enough memory to actually forget who that is.
No, see, here's the thing. I thought this was going to be one of those instances where I was just wildly mispronouncing the name because I read it once and then was like, that's what this name is, and never properly read it. Like that time I called the one town, like, something, what was it? Solance or something?
Yeah, something like that.
I said something very...
Something crazy like that.
And you were just like, where? So when you're like, Whomstead, I was like, oh no, it's happened again.
Worry not. You've at least pronounced it well enough for it to sound like what I was expecting. You pronounced it as well as I could, so I can't sass you if it's wrong.
Let's see, Happy says, probably in reference to self-destruct, what a scam. It doesn't even kill you? I can't believe it not killing you is the scam.
It's funny. That makes self-destruct ever so slightly less of a terrible idea to have on your Pokemon in a Nuzlocke.
Mm-hmm.
It's still a pretty bad idea, but at least it's not like an instant lose your Pokemon button.
Yeah. Let's see. Corvid says, I've seen people make arguments for strength being fighting, but I interpret normal type moves as raw power versus fighting time all about controlled power. How do you interpret normal type moves? I could definitely see an argument for channeled and controlled power versus raw power.
There's definitely an argument overall, but also close combat kind of contradicts that.
I'm trying to remember.
Close
combat. What's
It's just like they go all out and don't like think about what they're doing, and it lowers their defenses because they're not like protecting themselves or just like thrashing about.
Hold on. Are you saying close combat is literally the move version of aren't you tired of being nice/controlled? Don't you just want to go ape shit?
Yes. Alright, I caught my 25 Weasel. Time to see if that's enough.
Close combat now might be one of my favorite moves. Just for the meme potential.
Beautiful. Also, while there's an argument against that logic of fighting being controlled power because of close combat, I wouldn't say that it outright is out of the question. Because I personally interpreted Play Rough as basically the fairy type close combat. And the reason why if you had one Pokemon use Play Rough and another use close combat, because something in the anime moves have the type advantage as against each other as well as against Pokemon specifically.
Okay.
And I have, a lot of comics about the Pokemon anime. So I see Play Rough as having the advantage over close combat because Play Rough is like I see as like being just like wildly thrashing about while close combat I see while it's like going all out and ignoring defense is a more like has more technique to it. And since it's more with things more fighting styles with more technique, there's a lot of like predicting your enemy, and when they're being so wild and unpredictable, it is a hard counter.
Yeah. Lyra, you did see the little guy on the back of the island, right?
Oh, hello. I want you to answer that question for yourself.
So, you walked right by him when you were going over to get the wisp, and I'm like, oh, she's definitely getting that little guy on the way back. So, how did that Ultra Ball not hit?
That was the unknown's mysterious psychic energy. And this is where we get adopted. We're not catching a Pokemon here, we're getting adopted. The turntables have table turned. We've adopted so many Pokemon, but now it's time for the Pokemon to adopt us.
Okay, but now is this Pokemon going up and saying I'm adopting you, or did you just come up and say, hey, you have another kid? And she's like, really? And you're like, yeah, me, sign here.
She walked up and adopted us. She actually did it. She actually did it after the last time we met. That counted as like catching it off guard.
Yeah. All you have to do is hit them in the back. Even if they're mad, it still counts as the off guard catch or unaware.
Did that miss?
Yes. That was really funny. That was really funny that as you went to use Thunder Wave, it just showed Mesprit lazily gliding out of the way, and then it missed.
I prefer to think of it as homophobic, personally.
Sorry, it's hilarious, Lyra. I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
Ow. Me, why is it looking funny? And having the UI disappear. Ah, because I got slapped in the face. Ma'am?
How's it going?
Oh, it's because she went off screen, actually. While Grandma's being rude. We did it.
Don't worry, Corvid. Most people see that nowadays like that.
Huh. I expected the fairy type plate.
Draco plate.
Yeah, the plates related to each of the stories Cognia told you about. You should head back to Cognia's retreat. I'm not crazy. You don't have fairy already, right? Dragon, steel, dark, rock, poison, ground, flying, psychic, bug, fighting, ice, grass, electric, water, fire, and normal. Yeah. I totally would have expected the fairy one out of them. I mainly went into the bag to heal. Perfect, perfect.
Genuine question. Do you guys remember Zoe and Nando? Of course.
Imagine not remembering the whole lesbian.
Yeah, right? Imagine not having remembered most everything about Senna.
But especially the whole lesbian.
Especially the whole lesbian. Lyra, I remember, especially with Zoe, you once made a very good point to me, and I'm trying to remember how you explained it, but about how Zoe taught you what's lacking in the Pokemon rivals up until that point.
Honestly, what's lacking in a lot of rivals, in a lot of media, not even just in Pokemon or even just in anime, in that, oftentimes it's like, to explain with the Pokemon rivals, like, but these basic types generally appear in, like, all media, are the only two you really see in all media. It's either, like, the Paul type of rival, where they just kick their butt until they have a dramatic comeback in the end, or like something more like Sawyer, where the protagonist kicks their butt and they're just there to be like a relative equal. A better example would be like a Vegeta or a Kaiba, someone who's there to just like be close in strength to the protagonist, but never on their level really.
Yeah.
And those are the really only two types you get. And Zoe is like one of the only rivals I've seen in. I think Zoe is the only rival I've seen in all of media where she's actually portrayed as equal. Sometimes Zoe wins, sometimes Dawn wins. So when you get to the end, you just genuinely don't know how it's gonna go. Oh, I got a lot
And
of
it makes it
here.
thrilling.
Something, something. Look at all the weasel.
but yay, it's a good point that I hadn't considered. But yeah, it's part of what makes their rivalry, especially their battles, so engaging. When they would call those battles on the contest, and it would, because they always do that, like, oh, and the battle is over, and then like there's always that pause for a sec before we'd actually see the screen of who got the most points,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like you genuinely never knew.
Hold on, I need to see what Grandma's Pokedex entries are.
Let's see. Corvid notes, I remember Zoe for Leffy on wings and Nano for being so freaking tall. So freaking tall, and having the, what is it? The harp that was Mew?
Yeah.
And then was it Zoe who made the point you can't be a contest trainer and a gym trainer at the same time, or was it someone else in Sinnoh?
That was indeed Zoe. Oh, there's something fitting about Azoth being watch it use self-destruct, but while Mesprit is watch it use recover.
Lyra, they're just handing you stuff and for based off PEA.
Mesprit is recover, Azoth is self-destruct, and Yuxi is calm mind. It's literally all in character.
Corbin says, I forgot the reason why Zoe said it. Do you remember why, Lyra?
It's because she's friends with what's-her-face, Candace. They were very... You have to have a one-track mind and pursue your one goal with 100% of what you have. She doesn't actually have that stance for very long. I think Ash wavers that opinion of hers, and then Nando kicks her butt, and she's like, oh, I guess I was wrong.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's time to visit the other grandma.
Time to visit the other grandma. Here again. Have you collected all the plates? Define all.
So, Lyra.
What's up?
I did totally fuck up her name.
Oh?
There's no N in it, it doesn't look like.
Of course, Lyra's fan of the Surrey Corpse, after all. So, what more can you tell us? We're so close now, you must know more about the plates. Kagita, I see. But as I said, even if you were pronouncing it wrong, I knew as well as you, so I couldn't really sass you for it.
Fair. Also, I just remember now where we get the fairy plate from.
Oh. If there's yet more you want to know, kindly bring me wood. 3 logs will do. Oh no. Sure, saying what type of place? Well, I suppose that's what we get to learn next. Hop to it, Lyra. What shames me to it? Merchant that I am, I'm quite out of wood in my stores just now. Ain't that the case? See, that's because it's used to make things you sell, so they don't want us buying it. Speaking of, I'm pretty sure I saw that I had enough to make something with it. Yeah. Ooh, I have 8. Hold on, let me... Perfect. Regard 3 logs, lost one. I'd make sass about her still calling us the lost one, but you know. Arceus will let us go home once we catch all the Pokemon, right? Right? Oh, yes, certainly ought to do. Now the moment comes at last. The big reveal will foretell is the secret behind this wood. Secret? Expectations need tempering. I fear the wood is merely for fashioning myself new cutting boards. Cutting boards? You mean for cooking? The plates we're after aren't dinner plates, so this is hardly the time for cooking. How you complain for one shirking his work this very moment? Poor Gincho of the Ginkgo Guild must have his hands full with you. But honest work earns honest pay. Here you are, Lyra, a reward for the wood you brought me.
So.
Ah, I see you just casually were holding one. Honestly, lady that looks like Grandma Cynthia, I still don't know why. We got the dragon one from the pixie looking things and the fairy one from her. Fairies! So. That's one of the plates we're looking for. So? Apologies. That's indeed one of the plates that we've been searching for. What do you mean a plate? Let me see that again. This does rather look like one of the plates you've been tracking down. While the engraving upon it made it less than accommodating as a cutting board, whatever ingredients crossed it certainly gained a more pleasant flavor. Perhaps that's what the board's part, the plate's part, rather.
So,
well, no more need.
She's been using this as a cutting board.
She's been using this divine instrument literally handed down to us from God as a cutting board.
So anyway.
Corbett says, I can't believe Cynthia has two ancestors, yet Barry has none. To which my counterpoint is, glances at the fandom's liking of the two characters, glances at how fan pandering most of the stuff Game Freak does ever is. I can buy it, honestly. Anyways, well, no more needs saying. What do you intend to do now? We managed to collect quite a lot of plates by now, but I still don't know what we're doing with them exactly. It's just a hunch, but perhaps we should have a look around the Celestica ruins. Those ruins contain statues of both Dialga and Palkia. They might hold some more secrets. I see. A fine pretext to continue shirking your mercantile duties to crawl about in old ruins, as you so enjoy. On with you, then. I don't need you to tell me. I'm going. Celestica ruins, Lyra. I'll see you there. I'm really curious about myself that you found there. What can we do? Who live now? Learn from the remains of what can we do? What can we, who live now, learn from the remains of our ancient myths and legends? There we go. I can speak English, don't worry.
Imagine being able to speak English. Oh, no!
What's up?
I was swirling my coffee, and I swirled too hard, and I splashed some of it up on me. It's very upsetting.
But now you smell like coffee.
Don't you hate the smell and taste of coffee?
I am unfond of the taste of coffee, but I love the scent of it.
Okay, fair. Honestly, luckily, Corvid, the coffee things aren't bad. I'm wearing a black shirt. So that's not going to be the problem. The bad news is I have milk in this coffee. So yeah,
I can drink coffee. I need lots of sugar in it. But I can drink it. I don't hate it.
Shout out to people who can drink black coffee. I'm terrified of each and every one of you. You cannot be my friends. You cannot come to my birthday party. That's gonna smell bad when it sets. Heck yeah, I just did all of my laundry yesterday too. So it's not even oh, I'll just do a quick load of laundry. So I'm gonna have to rinse this shirt out. so that it doesn't have nasty, funky, expired milk smell.
But that's the best.
It's really not. I drink black tea straight. Does that count? It's like black coffee, but not as caffeinated. You know what? I'm gonna go with you scare the hell out of me, but you are still allowed at my birthday party.
You're still allowed at the birthday party, but you're on thin ice, Buster.
Exactly. That's it. So, Lyra,
So Tails.
I assumed you were gonna catch some more stuff on the way up here. Cause if not, you do know there's a camp right next to this, right?
It's more fun for the dramatic build up.
You know, that is fair. Plus, I don't know about you, but I definitely know I just like flying around in this game, to be honest. It
Yeah,
just feels good and satisfying.
exactly.
You were indulging me personally.
See, I caught something. Well, I might have caught something. I went into the cutscene before it went through, and I think that just breaks it. Have a look at this, Lyra. Statue's been kept here far from the statues of Dialga and Palkia. Broken and shattered, and yet it remains. Do you know what it is? I think so. Of course you would. You're the greatest wielder of Pokemon alive that's not known. The one who could bring low even Dialga and Palkia. Gummy statues must figure of a Pokemon, one that equaled both Dialga and Palkia. Yet banished from our world, the great Pokemon Giratina. Was banished for its violence, left to dwell in a world on the reverse side of our own. It's a being that has lain in wait for the chance to bare its fangs in defiance and tear down Arceus itself. Now tell me, if this Giratina desires more than anything else to challenge Almighty Arceus, what do you think it might appear? Temple of Sinnoh? Exactly, we're one is closer to the heavens than any other place in Hisui. And with the space-time rift first open. Ah! I can feel it. We're getting closer to uncovering the secrets of this world. I dare say the excitement is loosening my lips more than it should, but... See, ever since I was young, when I met with something painful or heartbreaking, I couldn't help but wonder why life was so unfair. Why I was cursed to live through such things. Of course, I imagined we all go through something like that. Too real? Eventually, I chose to direct all my energy to my own natural curiosity and ambition. And what tickled my curiosity more strongly than anything were the mysteries we found in legends and history, and ruins. You see, I fancied that by unraveling these mysteries, I could find out how the world itself came to be. With that knowledge, maybe even forge a new, better world. Now, if we can find the realm that exists on the rich side of the world and meet the Creator's unwanted child banished therein, perhaps then we'll be able to understand that natural almighty Sinnoh itself. Don't you want to see it with your own eyes? We must make for the Temple of Sinnoh at Coronet's Peak. Don't tell him we've already seen Arceus with our own eyes. Dialga and Palkia both appeared from within the rift that once gaped open there, didn't they? This place can call anything at all. Seems like that's where it would appear. Oh, it does have 3 legs. I just thought of something. Or I guess 3 pairs of red legs for a total of 6.
I want to say Volo's very nice eyeliner. Volo does a very nice eyeliner.
Oh, I forgot.
So, in a question of the day in the comic borough about who's morally the worst antagonist in all of Pokemon, we got between Geist, Game Lusamine, and Cyrus. Opinions? I would probably say Getsus?
No, 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 no.
Geist? How we doing, Lara? Game Lucid, but for Cyrus, I honestly 50-50 on if his new galaxy would totally destroy the one we're in. Game Lusamine was noted to be under the influence of another power, which is there specifically to damper how awful her actions are. Getsus is happy to abuse a kid into compliance, as well as murder everyone. He ticks all the boxes. But yeah, that would be my feeling on it.
It especially helps that the children that Lusamine abused ran away and got away from her and did not. He just grew up with that.
Yeah. He grew up with that. It was intentional and it was thrown back in his face to harm him later. Like in a way where it's like Lusamine, when Lusamine had a kind of like snap out of it bit. At least. So it's like just much worse.
Temple lies in ruins now. Columns cracked and broken, like pillars now turned into spears.
We get it. We get it, Rolo. That's why it's called Spear Pillar. I promise we get it. Pillars, we get it.
Stabbing into the heavens. Oh, I detect a distinct lack of Giratina. Something bothering you? I do beg your pardon. I suppose I must seem to be behaving strangely. I just say you deserve to know what I'm really after by now. How you doing, Tails?
I'm doing great. Garbage man. Garbage man. Garbage man. Garbage man. Garbage man. I'm doing great. Why do you ask?
Ever since I became convinced that Arceus really does exist, there's been one question that consumed my thoughts. How can I meet such a being myself? Don't tell me you've already met him. It was an attempt to answer this question that I originally sought out Giratina and had it tear open that rift in space and time. Plot twist. After all, Giratina wished to stand against Arceus, but that didn't do the trick. So I gathered the fragments of the all-encompassing deity, just as the murals of the ruins directed. 18 plates said to be the fragments of the all-encompassing deity you hold in your hand. 17 of them. So you must be wondering, where's the last one? Well, it's right here. See, that would have been a much more dramatic reveal if Cognita hadn't already done the same thing. Look, I have the last one. Cognita had the other last one. Oh, look, it's his sick hairdo.
Oh, this outfit.
Now hand over the plates you gathered. I'll be the one to bring them all together. I desire to meet Arceus cannot be contained any longer. I do need to know what it is. I must know what it is.
This reveal only works because Sinnoh is so cold and damp of a region. Or else he would have been motherfucking dying in this outfit underneath that already thick-ass other one.
Which is why it's a good thing this is like the coldest region there is. Like it's literally snowing around here. If I can meet Arceus myself, then I may also be able to subjugate its power, and using that I will be able to create a new, better world. So Cyrus's plan, except going to the manager, going straight to the top brass. Of course, if I create a brand new world, the sea region will Your currently existent will be undone and returned to nothing. No one tell him about the concept of alternate universes. Everyone you know, and all Pokemon living here will vanish and innocent, as if you'd never been. If you want to keep this world from disappearing, then face me in battle. Not that you have a choice, even if you don't wish to battle me. I'm not above using force to take those plates from you.
Side note, I love his theme so much.
Where's my remote? Because I can't hear his theme at all, which is really annoying. This game is so much quieter than Digimon. Like, the intro on Digimon, I see you have the same start your great-granddaughter does.
I was gonna say, so everybody, there's compilation videos of streamers going to this fight and being like, oh, that's like a nice touch. He starts off the way Cynthia does. And it's never not funny as the other shoe drops. The music bringing the flashbacks. Hi, how are you? Sorry I'm late. You're all good, Robon. Good to have you here. But yeah, it's always just very good when it's like, oh, Spiritomb, haha, the same start as in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl and the original. It's good.
Oh darn, I definitely could have one-shot it with Bull Tackle. Oh yeah, I want to do that. Boom, there we go. An unnecessarily critical hit. So, I was supposed to go next. Anyways. Ah, hello. Speaking of, Cynthia. Ha, you fool.
Anyway, I was one of those ones who was like, oh, look, he starts like Cynthia, haha. And then the second one that came out was also Garchomp. And I was like, oh, I see. Don't make the baby sleep. She doesn't need a nap. I appreciate Benny and Garchomp screaming like at the exact same moment.
Ah,
very well done.
Interesting. Ah, okay, that's agile. That was an interesting choice. Ah, strong. Okay. Okay, that makes sense.
That's an interesting choice. No, the choice made sense. The choice made perfect sense. I didn't notice now that Benny is female. I am blind. Flamethrower.
In fairness, I just kind of named Pokemon after species I have characters for, regardless of if they're gender matched up.
Very fair. Rip Rose Raid.
Ow.
Yeah. But Lyra, I just want to note how funny it is to watch the compilations of people when they're just like, oh, cool, it starts like this. And then the second Pokemon comes out and they're like, oh. And it doesn't help that you can bum rush it here pretty quick after the main game is over. So you get a lot of people who came here and they're like level 50s. They're like, you know, early to mid 50s. And they're like, oh.
Oh. Hello.
A doggo.
Ooh.
Look at this good friend. Look at this good friendly friend. Nothing but the friendliest friend here.
Nothing but the friendliest friend here. Oh, I know.
Lyra.
What's up?
And Lyra's going in. Well, I was gonna say Lyra's going in for the flamethrower, but then you switched your move. I don't know why it was so funny that it was like drain punch, and then you just headbutt your Pokemon just headbutted his in the stomach, and I'm like, that's not. Oh yeah, that's fine.
Don't like that.
Also, side note, a lot of people depict, because his first Pokemon he fought you with was a Togepi, a lot of people consider Volo's signature Mon to be Togekiss, and I personally appreciate that myself.
That's a valid take. This is probably going to be a double KO. Yep.
Oof. Nice, nice.
Why? Why do you have the blessing of Arceus?
I just wanted to be like, I don't necessarily know why I have the blessing of Arceus, but I do know why you don't have the blessing of Arceus is the thing.
There are many factors here. 1, I don't know why I have the blessing of Arceus. 2, I can tell why you don't. 3, from my perspective, it's not much of a blessing. Anyways, when am I going home?
When the fuck am I going home?
Why? How? I've devoted myself to Arceus beyond any other. I worshipped it as the creator of our entire world. I bent all of my possessions and interests to its study. All the time I spent poring over the legends, everything that I've done. You outsider, it's almost as if you were spat out of space-time if just to get in my way.
So?
No.
About that?
Well, you're not wrong. Thing is, you know how you said you opened the space-time rift? I'm pretty sure Arceus spat me out specifically to fix that.
So?
No, this isn't finished yet. Can you feel the chill creeping through your veins? The eldritch presence icing your heart? Bishan.
I gotta say, I love this sequence a lot.
Just
looks cool.
Is it as jump scary as the platinum version?
No. It honestly just feels good old eldritch horror coming out to face you.
Giratina, strike her down.
Yeah, and I like that shot. I like that shot next to Volo. I like his expressions. I like the way they had the wing appear behind Volo, so it looked like he was growing evil wings for a second. It's just fun.
Go Tails, I guess.
What? So, Tails, protect my children with what? My face? Yes. Oh, the way it looks down at me and how tiny I am. So, Lyra.
So, Tails.
So, out of curiosity, did you ever teach me Shadow Ball?
No.
I see.
Good news, though. Ghost does not seem to resist Fairy.
That's good. Tails, wait, what? Oh god, Tails is sacrificed.
I'm gonna be under the assumption that you're only taking one hit anyways.
Huh.
Ah, interesting. That was a correct assumption.
Side note, Shadow Force looks very cool.
Shadow Force is Ghost type.
Mm-hmm.
So this is why I was like, oh, I'm a really good pick, because I was like, oh, right, I'm a normal type. I'm immune to half of Giratina's stab moves.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather
This
you
is
not.
also this is also part of
Nah,
why I was like, if you've got a
I'd
Pokemon that can really take a good
I'd
hit,
rather you
you're
not.
pretty good. Right. I forgot that he had a fighting type move for that.
So once
Anyway,
again,
my Umbreon tanked those like a champ and is the main reason I got through this. Because I can't remember exactly what I had as a setup, but I remember a majority of my Pokemon took horrible hits to Ghost type
fun.
just because of just what I ended up having because I was a complete idiot and totally didn't see this coming. I was like, oh, he's going to be evil. Not, oh, he's evil and has teamed up with Giratina. Which is amazing, because in his last speech, he may as well have said, I'm evil and I've teamed up with Giratina.
Oh, sweet.
So, but yeah, my two main hitters were my part ghost starter and my Espeon. God, that was so funny. I'm sorry.
Evil mode.
Also, the compilations to this moment is also very good.
Stop that. I feel like it would have been better to switch the order.
Oh?
Now this is the form that Giratina is in when they're in the distortion world, so it would make more sense for it to be what it starts as when it first comes out.
Mm-hmm.
And second, the statue has the 6 legs as all that's remaining. So if it had used the 6 leg form as the second form, then that statue's remains would have been foreshadowing.
Ah. I kind of had took it as, you're right though, it makes sense that he would have come out of the distortion world like this, but I took it as like the statue was like the foreshadowing, but then it's like you're even theoretically more taken off guard by the fact that it has a form that's like this.
Mm-hmm.
Because you see the 6 legs and you're like, ah, yes, it's that statue. But, in theory, you're not supposed to have known that this has another form. This is the issue with Pokemon, though.
Although here's the counterpoint. Giratina is directly linked to Dialga and Palkia, who both have other forms, at least one of we have seen.
Fair.
So most people will actually be expecting a set form from Giratina, even if this was like their first Pokemon game.
Fair.
Also, I have no idea what to do.
Heal?
Well, obviously, but who?
But Barrel can at least take 2 hits.
Let's try that.
Huh.
Go easy on me, please. That wasn't easy.
Yeah, so anyway, Giratina's moveset is mean, and for most people who came here right after, at like mid-level 50s, maybe high-level 50s, it went well. Rip to a lot of people's Nuzlocks here, I think.
Yet another Nuzlocke ender.
Yeah. From what I gathered, a lot of people were like, okay, I've grinded up a bit. I'm in the early 60s. So I'm, doing well. And then came here, and anyway.
Glorious. star does this move? 60. May leave the target with a burn. Let's try it.
But yeah, this is why I'm like, at least have one good Pokemon that knows, or that can take some hits and have lots of max revives, and you should be fine.
That was not a physical move. Aha! It's a good status.
A
Well, it
good
doesn't-
status.
That is a weird quality of life thing that I didn't even consider.
What?
It doesn't open the menu when you only have one Pokemon left. It just sends it out.
Huh. Nice. I liked that you Babarrel just walked around you like you were in between Babarrel and Giratina. It's like, excuse me. Excuse me. Now, does burn cut attack in this game?
It's a good question. It's gonna hit
Because
me
if
with
so, that's great for you.
It's gonna hit me with Aura Sphere, then, isn't it? It doesn't, or does its moveset change?
I believe its moveset is still the same.
Yeah, so Aura Sphere is like special attack, so even if it does, it doesn't affect it. What I'm questioning is I did like a little less than half health before on the other form, and it's a little less than half health. Here. You know what? As you said, I can take at least 2 hits. Ow.
Plain.
Hey. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on, we have to get a good view of this. Did you see that, everyone? I just beat Giratina with a B-barrel.
Beautiful. Hell yeah. And that's how it's done.
And that's how it's done. Turning tail and running from this puny human. Pathetic. I was the one to feed you the power you needed so that you could take on Arceus. I was the one who gave you the chance to claw open that space-time rift, driving the deity of space and deity of time man so you could drag the creator out of hiding. How? How could this happen, almighty Arceus? If you have any heart within you, then tell me. The blood of the ancient sin of people flows in my veins, does it not? What is it then that you find so lacking in me? Do you mean to tell me that this world doesn't need to be remade? Possibly. I can't live with such questions. I can't bear not satisfying this ache to know. Answer me, Lara. Do you have some dream that propels you as I have? I do. To go home.
To go home one day.
So you do. Thoughts that dream of yours would never leave room for dreams of one like me. I feel like yours are a mite bit more ambitious. And
You're just like, once again, Volo, I need you to stop comparing us as though this is the same thing. We might both have strong dreams, but they are not comparable. I want to go home and see my parents again. You want to destroy and remake the entire region, killing everyone and everything in the process.
which, like, a bold assumption. Like with Cyrus, it feels the goal feels like I want to destroy everything. But with Volo, it seems like he believes that's the what's going to be the result of getting what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
And you know this franchise canonically has alternate universes. I'm pretty sure you could create your perfect universe over here and leave this one alone.
So here's my thing, though. Here's my thing. Volo assumes that it's going to be part of what he wants, but I also don't trust with Volo with how angry he seems sometimes. It's that it's not also what he wants. Like, no, I don't want my perfect little dimension over there. I want to wipe out this one.
Listen, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Garbage, man. Garbage.
Me, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Tails, I don't want the benefit of the doubt.
Lyra looks at Volo and says, I can fix him. I look at Volo and says, I can make him worse.
Anyways, I'm the great weird Pokemon. You battle alongside your Pokemon. In the end, I was alone, but not you. You will fight together with your Pokemon to seize whatever dreams you have. Here, take it. Take the plate that started me on this path. The play I once received from Giratina. My journey is over. My story ends when I lost to you. See the spooky plate from Polo. So anyways, I saw all of this online. I saw his funky outfit that he was evil. I saw him ominously holding the spooky plate behind his back in his normal Ginkgo Guild outfit. So anyways, the Pokemon fandom is funny with spoilers. We sure do still, like, tiptoe carefully around, oh no, I can't spoil people that Hisuian Zoroark is a thing, but we'll just, like, talk about plot twists as if they're just fine to talk about.
I will never not be upset that this got spoiled for you while people still worry about, or people are still like, I don't want to be spoiled to the Hisuian forms. I will never not be upset about that. Shout out to literally nobody else I know having uh an experience with Volo, like, at all intended, between you being completely spoiled and the fact that Nyx, like, for whatever reason, refused to take him on until they were in level 90s. So literally they soloed it with one Pokemon, the entire fight. The first Volo 6 Pokemon, the first part of Giratina, the second part, they soloed with their Ursaluna, who's like level 94.
Beautiful.
So it's like,
At
it's
least
like, okay, so that happened.
At least I got the battle as it was intended to be seen.
Yeah, but like nobody I know actually, like, I got to enjoy with them having the Volo experience.
This was the true Volumint all along. I knew I should have named the stream Volumint. I suppose you're gonna gather plates said to exist in the land of Hisui. Oh right, the Azure flute. That's this is. I think this is something that just straight up didn't get released. I think they scrapped the Azure Flute Arceus event and just did the pick 'em up in the Pokemon Center route.
Huh.
So that's it, the Azure Flute. Hey, it comes to you. So Arceus wishes to meet you, of all people. You had to be the one. Oh, well, see, we've already met. We traded numbers and everything. Like, if you wanted to talk, I could just, like, put him on. You know? He's been texting me the whole time.
I could have just put you on the phone with him, dude.
Is that why you're brought to this world? Got off no desire to watch from the sidelines as Arceus comes to you. Absolutely cannot accept a world which you would ever manage to defeat Arceus. Someday I'll solve every riddle in Legends of Sui. That sentence.
Huh.
And one day I'll stand before Arceus, and at last know I will conquer it. No matter how many years, how many decades, how many centuries it takes me. So anyways, he's going to be running villain in the Legends something games, isn't he?
I would love it. Or just even not a villain. He's just traveling the fuck around like the one king from Kalos. Just traveling the fuck around. Causing trouble. Like on purpose. But like not even necessarily the main villain. Like, oh, did you hear that this Pokemon only shows up in times of like great strife and tragedy? Anyway, man, it is sure is a shame somebody set this city on fire.
Oh, hey, this is the music in the intro of Diamond and Pearl. But nothing happened. He got all Pokemon. Anyways. I think that will be all, though. Right, Tails?
Yay. Yeah, the only other thing now is like the DLC stuff, but that's not really a solid story, nor does it really, well, I guess it has an end, but yay. I personally think this is a fantastic finale. Garbage man, garbage man, garbage man,
How you doing,
garbage
Tails?
man. I love Volo so much. He's one of my Blorbos. I love him. I want to put him in a little glass container and shake him.
That's an interesting way to express appreciation. Oh, right, everyone's dead.
Did you forget?
Yeah. Also, Tails, I just realized it wasn't intentional, but it was only you and me left conscious at the end there.
Us against the world, Lyra. So, but yeah, I love Volo. I love him so much. He's a funky little Blorbo. He's a fun villain. I was actually taken off guard literally all the way up until the statue when he started talking, and I was like, Volo, why are you talking like a villain? I was like, stop it. And then we came up and there was that framing of him, and I'm like, oh god damn it, Volo. Volo, I loved you during all this.
Okay.
It was that one meme where it's like, I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. And then I'd say I felt depression, but I was so busy laughing at his outfit and his hair that I honestly felt true joy. I'm still just sad. I'm still just sad none of y'all could have that Volo experience. But I'm sure glad that people are this obsessed with making sure people don't know that Hisuian Zoroark is a thing.
Hisuian Zoroark, that was revealed officially in a trailer, was a thing.
Uh-huh. Yep. Corbin notes, it's like you called for Arceus, and Arceus is like, I'm busy. Oh, thank you. I also love Cinder very much. Cinder's very good.
Very good. But anyways.
A very good Pokemon. that nothing bad will ever happen to. Right, Lyra?
I don't like this, Tails.
So anyways.
That's gonna be all for Pokemon Legends Arceus. We did it.
We did it.
We beat the Pokemon game. Tails, how could you? We're so early.
I didn't mean to push enter.
Since I took off last week from streaming, I will not be taking next week off. Not tomorrow. Next week, on Saturday the 25th, we'll be here for something new. Right, Tails?
Yeah, something
new.
exciting.
Something new and exciting. There was even a sneak peek at it at some point in the stream.
Mm-hmm.
But before then, finally got all things checked out and confirmed, and me and Zero shall be streaming on Wednesday. More Banjo-Kazooie.
Ooh, exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you'll be able to find those Jiggies.
You mean those notes?
That's right. I will never remember which one of those is which.
Well, one of them is a puzzle piece, and the other is a musical note.
Yes. Will I ever remember which one's called which, even though ones are jigsaw puzzles and called Jiggies? Nope. Nope.
Good job, Tails. Yeah, Zero is going to be leaving for the weekend, so we're going to be streaming earlier on Wednesday instead of Thursday, and we're actually going to be doing family stuff on Friday. So the normally scheduled Digimon stream on Friday, we're going to move back to Thursday as well.
Mm-hmm.
Where we'll do more crimes.
More crimes to prevent crimes.
More crimes to prevent crimes. Aren't we going straight into more plot?
I think so.
I think so.
Exciting.
Exciting. We're making progress. And as Tails showed, we also have the super duper cool Patreon, where you can get early comic pages and early Let's Play episodes. And once a month, this Sunday, in fact, I have a super duper cool art stream on the Discord server for Patreons.
It's super cool and exciting.
Super cool and exciting. But for now, thanks everybody for watching. I hope you all had a fantastic time. And I'll see you all later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.